these managers? Where are these managers? Hey, what do you hear? What do you say? My Facebook, YouTube, Twitter, Instagram, Google Plus, your sister's ass, the Pony Express, are very ticked off Vic here. You know what ticks me off? Places of business that close for lunch. Now follow me and I'll explain. So I go do my daily running around, and first I go to the cleaners to drop off my clothes from the weekend of doing shows. I get to the cleaners, there's a sign in the window, closed for lunch. Okay, no problem. I have a week to my next set of shows, and I have more clothes at home. No big deal. Then I decide I had to make a deposit at the bank. I get to the bank, and lo and behold, there's a sign, we are closed between 12 and 1. Okay, I guess they don't want my money. I'll just save it under a mattress like my grandfather used to do. No worries. I could do it tomorrow. Then I had to go to the post office to mail some stuff, and I go to the post office, and what do you know? There's a sign on the window, be back soon. Okay, no biggie. Tomorrow's another day. Then I went to the bakery to get some dessert for tonight. Lucy's making chicken cutlet parmesan, my favorite meal. Gotta have dessert with chicken cutlet parmesan. Yep, you guessed it. The bakery was closed for lunch. You know what? At this point, I'm not even thinking of going to the liquor store because I'm sure they're out for lunch too. You know, I guess from now on, I got to stop going to these places during lunch. I bet if I go at 9 o'clock, they're open and they're not closed for breakfast. Am I right or am I right? Seriously, I don't understand. We've all been to these places. They have a few workers each at least. Where is the concept of a lunch shift? Hello? Stay open and cater to your clients. Half the workers go to lunch from 12 to 1. The other half of the workers go from 1 to 2. This isn't brain surgery. Who are these managers? Where are these managers? Is Brian Dable and Aaron Boone managing these freaking places? They all sit around eating sandwiches while people are lined up to get in and then leave? What the fuck? What is this, Italy now? Where the whole country closes in the middle of the day? And what about workers on lunch who run to go for lunch or do errands and no one is open because they're at lunch? How does a worker on lunch ever go for lunch or get errands done? That's like the vicious cycle from hell. Places of businesses that close because of lunch. That's what ticks me off.